Paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Hey, welcome to Saturday Shorties. You know, to achieve the best possible lighting when filming these shorties, as you can see in this footage here, I open up my window, and that usually does the trick. Even in winter, it's not that big of a deal. Bad news! My boiler died, so I have no heating at the moment. A repair guy is coming today as I'm recording this. Good news! My apartment is very well isolated, and with a little help from the sun, I can keep it cozy. It's like over 20 degrees in here as we speak. And that's Celsius before you all have a heart attack. Bad news! If I do my shorty filming, all that lovely heat will literally go flying out the window. That or the lighting will be crap. So that's why today we're using nothing but stock footage as I give you my top 5 favorite toys I reviewed on Saturday Shorties. And why they're my favorite. Keep that term in mind. It's favorite. That doesn't mean objectively the best. Number 5. He-Man Origins Horde Trooper. Great looking figures, a fan favorite, and I never read the original as a child. And since those cost a fortune today, I was very happy to get this updated version. Number 4. The Masked Manta and Vanessa Warfield. I reviewed this just last week, but it is one of my favorite mask vehicles, and has the bonus of coming with the only female Venom agent. It beats out the Jackhammer, which is also great, but I decided every toy line would only get one entry on this list. Plus, I never had this as a kid, but I did have the Jackhammer, so this one is more special to me now. Number 3. Transformers G1 Beachcomber. Okay, not the best on this list, not even better than the previous toy, but more my favorite, as this is one of the first Transformers I ever got. And that's why he made the list. Though it wasn't my first toy that transformed from a car to a robot. That was... Number 2. GoBot's Hand Scuffs. Yeah, this was the first. It's not a coincidence he and Beachcomber were some of the first toys I reviewed on Saturday Shorties. It was as much about nostalgia as it was about the content, and Hand certainly hit that nostalgic spot for me. Stupid name be damned. And my number 1 favorite toy that I featured on Saturday Shorties is... the set of Bandai Bioman figures from 2001. And instead of going into why that is, how about I just give you the entire shorty on them to end the video, in case you missed it the first time. So enjoy! Hey, welcome to Saturday Shorties. Today we're taking a look at toys of characters that were my childhood favorites. From pre-Power Rangers Super Sentai no less. So meet the Bioman team. This set was released in 2021 in Japan by Bandai with, parts. Yeah, it's quite obvious quite a few body parts were reused for all 5 figures, but not as much as you'd think. For one thing, they all have unique head sculpts. Those shapes on top aren't just painted, they're molded in. Also, the women have different upper chests and upper thighs. This set is awesome! They're great representations of the actual characters with very good detailing. Well, as much detailing as there was on the original outfits, since Sentai costumes tended to be a bit basic back in those days. I mean, the show is from 1984 after all. Still, the helmets are spot on. The circuitry on the chests too, and the belt buckles look great. Articulation is very good, not dissimilar to 80s G.I.Joe figures, but with hand and feet movement. I'm not gonna mess with them too much though, as the limbs can pop out of their sockets and I don't want to loosen them up too much. Especially since this set costs between $200 and $250. Yeah, no outlet store find this week, I'll tell you that much. And yes, that is steep, so are they worth it? Well, it depends on who you are. I grew up with the French dub of this show in the 80s, and for the first time these characters got figures in the G.I.Joe scale, something I'm all about, so for me it was a no-brainer. And this set came with a ton of accessories: swords, glowing swords, extra hands, bows to form a super weapon, gun holsters, and guns in both forms for everybody. That's impressive, but expected when there's such a price tag. Overall, I can't really be objective here. This show was such a part of my childhood, of course I'm gonna say this set rules. Normally, this is where I'd point you to a wiki, and I can do that, but I do urge you to seek the Bioman Sentai out. I'll warn you, it ain't Power Rangers. Here's something from the first few minutes of episode 1. Yeah, there's no juice bar in this series. Oh, and spoilers, nobody's going to a peace conference either. You should also check out Erod's video on Bioman and Another Sentai. After all, I was the one who convinced him to take a look at it. Link in the description. Well, I'll see you next time, everybody, and hey, why not like, share, and subscribe if that's your thing.